Are you ready? All right, you're welcome once again to Unscripted Moments. And we have somebody highly unscripted. You don't need to read anything to know him. Once you see his face, you know him. We have him in the house. A person of Emeka Ike is in the house. A veteran actor. Bros, that they whine Mr. P to be for calling somebody bros. I hope say they no go lock me for. He was a senior bros, and they're angry with that one. So this one I can't say bros. I don't know how it's going to end.
Yeah, whining is natural in Nigeria now, so let's keep whining.
Right. So he's right there with me, and of course I have Monica Tiga, who would be joining me in the work of co-hosting and scanning through what Mr. Emakike would be talking about. Yeah. So let's get to the deal. You don't need introduction. How did you move in entertainment industry, starting from the point you took the decision that I'm going to be an actor to where you are today? Just a scan through the line.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy road because I have the background of I have a musical background.
Oh,
as a church boy that year in Assemblies of God Church. Okay, so we're the church founders, we're the musicians and everything. So I thought music would take me, there. But in between music, when I finished my schooling at Yaba Tech, I became an engineer. I got confused. What should I do? But the music wasn't entering for me. But I love it. I went to learn it. I went to learn to play the keyboard. I went to learn to play the guitar, but it didn't just not enter.
Yeah.
Then one day I was invited to a TV series by Charles Owoyemi. That's the then Mega Fortune.
Yeah.
Then I'll just give you a little card. Come on, let's see what you can do. I went and they kept calling me. And like that, the market kept getting expanded, keep getting bigger. Then I told myself, I think this is my calling because I was in a drama group and music group. I said, no, this one is bringing money first. I could leave all those other hustles first. So it's a good thing to know when to leave what you love to do or what you want to do, but you're not being able to do. And then not to know when to leave because you must know when to leave, when to let go, and when to stay.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. I was able to now say, okay, no music, no engineering. Let me focus on this. That was how I got started.
Oh, interested. So, each time we look at people like you, we begin to wonder, was there any time you were so challenged and you felt like leaving a movie industry to go do something else? Either maybe because the money coming in isn't as expected, or the fame coming along was also coming with a lot of troubles and things like that. In short, putting the questions together, how are you managing the challenges of fame?
Yeah, I'll say at the start, the challenges were not much. It was my passion. It was what I wanted to do, and so I was embracing my destiny with joy.
Yeah.
But when we progressed, then I discovered that there's more to it than it is. The challenges of the crowd, people just want to judge you for what they don't know you. I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how do you combine being an introvert and extrovert. I think that's another word for it.
Yeah.
So I am in between the line.
Yeah.
And I don't make trouble. But sometimes you find out that people will just want to stand on your face just to say, hey, so those were the challenges. So I had to start running away from the crowd. I was so popular that year that if you buy a movie the same week, if you release a movie the same week that my movie is being released, you're going to go bankrupt. I was
right.
that strong.
Yeah.
I was the highest paid at a point in Nollywood that year. So the crowd became too much for me to assimilate what to do. The different characters, different people, different, so I found myself retrogressing or going back into myself and then trying to hide. Then Instagram came. Then my friends on motor were like, Emeka, what's going on? You're not coming to Instagram. Everybody's there. I'm like, with the fame I have now, with these people disturbing me everywhere, then I join Instagram. Oh, it was more like last year or some 2-3 years ago that I started, popping up my Instagram. And I found out, okay, fine, I can still do other things online. So the challenge of the people, how they assume you, how they embrace you is also a challenge. Then also the challenge of the system. Like the system doesn't give us any, it's like we don't exist in the system. If not that this government and so few past governments have started recognizing what we're doing. We're just abandoned to ourselves. So where's the next job going to come from then? But because I had jobs coming back to back, so I didn't have that much.
But there's Ministry of Arts and Culture. There's this Nigerian Film Censors, but I mean...
They never functioned. It's just now that the new minister is putting up a whole lot of programs. We are seeing the funds, creative funds and all that. We are being brought into the system. And Nollywood is supposed to compete with NMPC. Mm-hmm. So whoever has, inculcated us into the system really did well, got it right.
Yeah.
So before now, we're just existing like some, what are they doing?
On their own.
But now we are having some attention, and we're getting better.
Interesting.
Okay, I think I'm still a bit starstruck because I grew up watching your movies, and I must say I am privileged to be sitting here right now. Okay. So you did mention how you were trying to shy away from social media and from the fans because it was like a lot for you, and you talked about Instagram. Should I call myself a Gen Z person? And we know that social media and Instagram has really helped us, pushed us out there. You now as an individual, do you think Instagram and social media generally has done that for you?
No, nothing for me. I actually won't post this program if I have it like ASAP, like you want to rush to post.
Yeah.
I see Instagram and Facebook and all that as it looks to me more like a dustbin. The things that comes out of Instagram sometimes and Facebook, you want to ask, how do these people think? So sometimes I get scared to open up those pages because you see the worst of Nigeria out there. I don't want to be proud of such environment.
It's true, yeah.
I just
and the way they gain traction, you begin to wonder.
Yeah, I just came in from Germany like 3-4 days ago. We were talking, right? Mm-hmm. You can't post anyhow. I try to make my own post. There's a control.
Yeah, certain things are not allowed.
You need to control that system because the fact that it's making you popular does not mean that you have to, disrespect your father's name.
Exactly.
You understand me?
Yes.
And the rate at which we're using it to lampoon and blackmail Nigeria is the worst in the whole world. So I really don't check Instagram much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I was beginning to wonder, there's this, you've been through the industry, this has been there that women in the industry succeed quicker and more than men. So can you really throw the light into it? How does that equation function? That a woman will be buying G-Wagon and the guy is just struggling to be able to pay his rent in some cases, apart from a very few people like you who just turn like this, there is money, turning like this, there is money. So how is the equation not balancing for the male actors?
Well, now the question they ask more like this, not a small question. I think our politicians and our gate crashers, financial gate crashers, brought that to be.
Yeah.
They are so not interested in what we're doing than, seeing the ladies. And you would think maybe they want to coming to the industry, but they're actually coming to, just do what they got to do. And some of us can't do any of those things, so we just watch them. So I think it's the level of perversion in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And they don't really care about the content. They care about what can I gain from this girl, this boy. And politicians need to be blamed.
All right, but also that is in terms of spoiling them with money. Let me use that language like that. But there is also issue of having known actors like you say, oh, I would want this girl to act along me. Meanwhile, she has acted along you in other room. So you now you don't have to be featured. Just to push to promote the girl and all that. Those are not politicians. Those are people known like you and some big producers and big directors.
Well, anything can happen anywhere, in any institution, in any government, in any household. Things like this could happen. You can always have them in any office, but that basically...
But is this shortchanging us in getting the best talent to move up?
Well, it's not shortchanging. I don't know. It could be shortchanging because, one, if anything is considered on the basis of relationship, then it lacks credibility. You understand? So I think everything should be by merit.
Merit, yeah.
But if we don't allow merit to, have its way in Nigeria, no consequences, then we might not build that big, responsible society. So if the ladies are lucky and the guys are not lucky, I don't know what to say. I'm among those guys, but I have to fight. I fight for myself because I know I can't go and do any of those things. No. And I talked to my boss and all that. Okay, I was just trying to get in then, and he showed me the office. I'm like, hey,
okay.
See late machines, you see screws, and then we see oil everywhere. I'm like, hey, what is this? What's going on? Then Nigerians, and I love reading a little about them. So I read about him in the press, in his Concord newspapers, and then he was talking about Goodwill. He said he was asked, how did you make your money? And he said, Goodwill. And I'm like, how does Goodwill give you money? Then he started breaking it down. You were invited to, do one particular assignment.
Yeah.
And you did it credibly well. Now, it opens door to another service.
Yeah.
And then more services will be open to you. And then gradually, you're just doing that thing you want to do because you are devoted to it, and you've been able to gain goodwill. So that helped me to know that, okay, fine, I have to be the best in what I'm doing. So when I am recommended, people are like, oh, really? He made this chair? Oh, wow. Can you give me his contact? And that helped me a lot to start thinking of hard work, how to fine-tune my hard work, to polish it, to get myself ready so I could be an expert from one place to the other. That also helped me.
Okay, before I yield the mic to Tiga, let me just ask you this. Abiola communicated his goodwill with politics. Are you thinking of politics already?
Yeah, I contested in 2019.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to take us back a bit.
Okay.
I apologize for that. So we don't, the viewers don't take it out of context, or we just like throw more light on the part of the females and them doing better in the industry. So are we saying that there are no ladies who are actually working really hard for what they have or how far they've come in the industry?
Oh, that's not what I've said.
Okay.
There are people like Omotola. I'm going to give it to her. Genevieve, give it to her.
Of course.
These are people who paid the sacrifice, and they put in a whole lot of work. No, but the thing is, when we are exposed as celebrities to these men, the choice is less from our side. Our agenda loses out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been to see a governor before, and I led the committee to see the governor. And we were having a meeting, everything was going well. President star. But as we were leaving, somebody was asked to stay behind. And by the time she stayed behind, she got a house.
Yeah.
She got some money. She got some.
Yeah.
President, I just got a handshake, and I walked away. So I don't know how to describe that.
Yes, okay.
But that's what it is. What it is. The
So-
like poles repels like poles. Unlike poles attract.
Yeah,
Right?
like
That's
certainly, yeah.
part
Magnetism.
of physics. and
Yeah,
chemistry.
magnetism. Yeah,
Physics, yes.
yes. So you have been through this journey. With the benefit of hindsight, do you think there's something I should have done better?
At the moment, I don't regret any part of my journey.
Okay.
So far, I think I've tried my best to, like my ex-wife said, he said in an interview, he said he dots his I's properly and he crosses his T. I'm somebody, I'm that painstaking. I love precision, the word precision in engineering.
Yeah.
I love to do the minimal decimal.
Yeah, you can
So
take.
I am that painstaking in everything I do. I want to just try and get it right. That's always been the knack.
Interesting. So I was just I didn't want to get into. You just mentioned wife now. These days, marriage is becoming very difficult, almost in all across all industry. But it appears those leading the pack, those at the front of entertainment industry. Why? What is this difficulty that is peculiar in marriage with entertainment industry? Is it because of the fame?
Yeah, the fame is a bit comish. You know, the fame when it comes, it attracts a lot of people. So it's not left for you as a celebrity to know
How to manage
where
it?
to pitch. Because if you pitch in the wrong place, you will cry tire. You will cry, you don't understand. But if a celebrity knows his worth, okay, he will stand his ground. And the fact that you are a celebrity doesn't mean that you're not a human being. Because a lot of people just want to use you to accredit themselves. So sometimes I think we choose wise from our sentimental position. You know, we have a lot of crowd around us, you know, so perhaps it's a bit difficult to really pin down that person like a careful individual who's not into any crowd thing. He might take his time to study like 2 or 3 girls he's been seeing in his area and his church and all that. But you are exposed to the world. You're exposed to big concerts, big families, big shows, everybody around you. So it's possible to have one of those daughters of devil.
Come around.
Yeah, come around. So it's just left for you now to discern. You know, so everybody makes a mistake. So
Yeah, it happens. Do you think the concept of feminism is imparting on how, because at the end of the day, we have to get married or at least have children to preserve humanity?
Feminism is not impacting Nigeria the way it's being pushed out right now. It's being pushed out to mean like you're trying to fight with a man. There's a tussle, there's a fight, there's you know there's an ambience of competition. Like everything is not. That's what feminism of Nigeria means.
Yes, yeah.
But the real feminism is protecting the woman because
That's
the
right.
woman is the number one.
That's right.
She's the one that gives birth to the man.
Yeah.
Now, I don't walk on the street. I can't walk on the street and see a man beating a woman. I know one time I had to park my car on No Show the Bridge. I jumped out of the car and I did something crazy. You understand? Because no man will stand it.
Yeah.
Bro, you defend women.
Certainly.
Every man, no man will.
Certainly.
But these ladies coming to defend women now are putting up a narrative
That's right.
for a particular sale. There's a particular message they are selling that our young girls need to understand that you don't need to be coached on how to be who you are. You know, they want to tell you to be stubborn. Just go ahead, free yourself. Sometimes wisdom matters.
Yeah.
It's not always the way it happened to you that it's going to happen to me.
Yeah.
So you telling me your story because, oh, this is what this man did to me. You know, they are putting up a narrative of frustrated and beaten women
That's right.
who have record and stories, and they merge them together to want to create young people to think in a particular
That
line.
way, yeah.
But out there in Europe, you respect women.
Women. That's all.
It's just a natural.
Even
thing.
here, we do it.
We respect
If you want to
women.
shout for a woman, they'll say, you don't understand a person's wife. You don't
Do you
understand a
understand?
woman.
But lately, now the way these people who are fighting for it are going about it, it's more like there's a boundary,
Yeah.
and then the next thing they tell you, go, leave the marriage, leave the marriage, because you said don't come out for marriage. Come on, marriage now. What you they do there? Come on now. What you do there?
You know,
come on, why they kill you? That lie, you know they kill them anything. You know they kill them anything. You're overhyping it.
That's right.
People fight, they make up. Part of marriage lessons that our parents taught us is to always have patience.
That's right.
You know, tolerance. Understand your partner. If there are issues, like I had a deep talk with my wife yesterday. You know, she called me from Germany and she said, please, I want to say something to you, and I want you to please listen to me and hear me out. I told myself, hear her out. I was quiet till she was done. I said, okay, can I address this? I said, yes. Okay, so you be quiet, let me be done. I said, yeah. We handled the matter very maturely. After she spoke and I spoke, we both apologized to each other.
Yeah.
We both talked nicely and we said, oh, okay, I'm going this, I'm driving off now.
Yeah.
Okay. But these are small things that could ignite breakup.
Yeah.
Because what you don't want to interface with your partner, you want to interface with some faceless people online. You don't have uncles again. You don't have aunties again. Our kind of marriage in Nigeria used to be
family setup.
Yeah, there's a nucleus family
Yeah.
and a family set and all that. So you just call your uncle, your wife's father. What thing they do my wife for? So I look at what she, oh please, you guys come to the house.
Simple.
And the issue will be trashed.
Immediately.
You call your mother-in-law. Why is she doing that? Okay, I'm coming. The issue will be trashed out. Bring it online. Break up, my friend. Come out for the house. You want that? They start giving. So it's like some toxic people are trying to change the narratives, and that we shouldn't allow.
I agree with you completely. I remember back, I've been married for 19 years, so I remembered about that 19 years ago when my mother-in-law came, and immediately I come in, she was shouting for my wife.
Can I use your bathroom?
Yeah, sir.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
So, grand fans, please. I came in here and I want to go and see my son.
Okay, let me be telling them story before you come. So, she was telling them that if once you send a man outside, getting the man back is difficult. When your husband is talking, you must listen. That was 19 years ago. And it helped the way my wife saw what marriage was. I mean, we don't know how far we're going to go tomorrow. It all depends on God. But she understood from her own mother that when a man is being talked back at, it resonates differently. So oftentimes, people don't understand how this marriage is. I was telling somebody yesterday that marriage is not a place where you fight for your right. That marriage is actually a place where you don't fight for your right. The person misunderstood it entirely. I said, if you come into marriage with intention of me versus you, that marriage is going to have a problem. And the best person that knows what your marriage or what he or she needs is your partner, not one random advisor online, not one even pastor online, not one so-called marriage counselor. The person that knows what his or her partner needs is the partner. So when you want to listen to what the online teacher has said, you want to listen to what the motivational speaker has said, but you don't want to listen to what your partner has said. Your husband could just say simple things. I don't like too much salt. Then if you make food, you say, no. Salt not this. I've made the best for you. No. Same thing like your wife. You say, I just want this. The man said, no. Referencing online speakers. So what he was just trying to say is that two of you are the best person to discuss what your marriage should be. There's no random person elsewhere, be it pastor, motivational speaker.
Pastor makes it worse.
Pastor makes it worse.
Pastors make it worse.
Honestly, I think I belong to that school.
Honestly, I took one of my wives. I won't call it the weather first or second.
Thank God that you talking.
When I went to see the pastor, wallahi, everything the pastor was telling me, he was telling my wife. He was telling me, what are you doing with this woman? She's not even beautiful. They hold you. Look at her. My friend, forget this woman. Look, take this. You see, you have to take care of yourself. You know, they have a way of making you feel you are important.
That's right.
Than your life with your family.
That's what online cheerleaders do too. Yes.
This man had asked him, okay, can you cancel my wife? The same thing was saying, leave him. What are you doing with him? I said, Olori Brukula, pastors. You don't understand me. So those online trollers, anybody outside your family, marital family, is not conducive to advice.
It's not. Yes.
Honestly. And the best person to advise yourself in marriage is you. Yeah. Because you know where you are being stubborn. You know why you need to come down on that particular, platform and be mellow. So the moment we can tolerate ourselves, we don't need people teaching us how to live our lives.
Interesting. I used to tell someone that one of the ways somebody who really loved what he did or who loves what he does is the person's desire to want any of his children to go into that line. Would you advise any of your children who want to go into movie to go in?
Oh, why not? It's a big industry. I will even pave the way.
Okay.
Why not? But then they have to finish their first degree. That's my fight with somebody. You must go to school, finish your first degree. That's what every father says. You just don't wake up and say, I want to become a millionaire. All of us want to be millionaires now. I want to, but you have to finish that first degree. Then your father can set you free. So if people can, if any of them wants to, finish your first degree, come to me. I'll put you in a big park.
Okay, but I'm just wondering, isn't that satisfaction of your own desire instead of their own desire?
No, the way we were configured, or we are as Nigerians.
Yeah.
As Nigerians, we took education out of the board. I mean, our education is actually, that's why we're nearly the best worldwide. Let's be real. Mm-hmm. The way we took education is serious, and then it's part of the system. Yeah. No matter how much you make, sir, mm-hmm. if you're not educated, mm-hmm. you'll get into some class. You feel low of yourself.
Certainly.
Now, they ask your CV, and then you drop your CV, Emeka, superstar, Nollywood actor, and I'm shaking my head. So, please sit down here. What's your other degrees or whatever? Mm-hmm. I don't have anything to back it up. I'm not a complete packaged man. That's why people like Davido can go back to school.
Yeah.
Now, I read, and that's the idea. You go to school, be strong to stand on yourself. This should be like an elective. You can always get it right, but just make sure education is not played with, because like you get into politics tomorrow and they want to appoint somebody around you. Yeah. And you can't call him.
But are they really using all those as much as loyalty these days?
Oh, yes. I know that if you get into the Senate and the House of Assembly, the Secretariat and all that, all those people working there, they are the children of big men.
Certainly.
Are you understanding me?
Yeah.
Now, they must have, maybe just came out of university, you just got your first degree, your master's and all that. See all those small Hausa boys, who lost forever. Because if you see the way the Hausa man is sending his kids to school now, and they go and they come out fine, handsome, well intelligent, then they can represent the family. But if you refuse to go to school, and I have an opportunity to make you an essay to a governor, sorry, what can I do? Because the governor will not take you without some little, those things come with some formal terms. Yeah. So these are the things we're looking at.
All right. Certainly you must have, either by omission or commission, run into some challenges, at the course of movie production and acting movie and all that. Do you have any striking challenge? How were you able to cover it?
The striking challenge should be lately not much then, because I just sit down, I get a call.
Okay.
And before I finish the call, I get another call.
Is it now related to age, or you not wanting to do certain things that the industry would
now
do?
the challenge now is that the industry has a new configuration, and it's all about clicks. It's no more what it used to be, that everybody is into it, 36 states nationwide, but now it's sales. Everything is in sales. You blackmail this other people, the other sell this other people. So it's a little bit of challenging now. And then, as an individual, you need to also make a statement. And if you have to make that statement, you have to come all out. So the challenges of putting it together the way it is right now, unlike the way it was before.
Yeah.
It was just home video then. Now it has to be cinema.
Yeah.
Like I'm filming now, and I've burnt over 200 million. And I'm still looking at ending the shot within 400, 450 million.
Yeah.
It was actually 500 million.
Yeah, I saw the
that year,
project.
that year we're not, we don't use such monies to make movies. But now you have to now know how to package yourself, how to be well packaged, how to streamline your ideas and be more like a corporate entity, like what we see here. And then that's what it is right now. You have to now be different from the Emeka Ikedi actor, and the Emeka Ikedi, the statesman, the industrialist.
Interesting. So let me put it this way. The advice you have for yourself, can you extend it to the youth of today? How do you think they should make a turning point of using their talents to sow into national development? Because we have to have a country at the end of the day. Instead of not to really point out any set of people sort of looking towards Yahoo and things like that and all those vices, how do they harness their energy into creativity and at the end of the day contribute to national development?
Yeah, it's just a pity that the things fall apart and the center
cannot hold.
It's no more holding. There was a time when being into 419 and fraud was a big deal. I mean, we still had like bigger chunk of Nigerians condemning people, saying, no, it's not right. Then it was Nigerians trying to obtain from outsiders. But I think we condoned that, and we're enjoying the money that was coming from it. Then the same 419 people started 419
feasting on us.
Nigeria, feasting on us right now.
Yes.
So it has gone viral, and it has become acceptable. And that is a woe to the nation. It's a big minus. And the people that celebrate themselves mostly are these people that are running to money that they were not expecting.
Yeah.
If you go online, you see them trying to make you see what will happen now.
Yeah.
What will happen now. Because they didn't expect the money. They never worked for the money. And the money, perhaps 1 or 2, 3, 4 days, one pushing, and the money of their life came.
Yeah.
So that's enough to knock sense out of them.
Yeah.
And if you notice lately, when a 419 man makes money, he attacks elites. He attacks hardworking people.
Yeah.
The illiterates attacks the educated people. And I talk, say, if you don't go school, you don't understand. I get some MSc people where I want me to work for me.
Yeah, make PhD come work for me.
They're trying to bring
undermine
the other sex, So it now becomes like they are trying to make money to prove a point. You understand? It's like they want to just tell you, we don't really arrive now. Bro, work hard. You don't need to get it now. You can get it later.
Yeah.
The more you water your plants, you see, the growth might not be sporadic. But with time, you'll find out that you have a blossomed bloomer.
Interesting.
You understand me? Yeah. Now, the idea is I had an opportunity to make 50 million that year when I was in Yaba Tech. They invited me. Come on. The guy doing the 419 himself couldn't speak English very well. My uncle wasn't very strong. Somebody that year. You can't speak English. So they want me to come and speak the small English I know. Say, I'm the son of Ecomoc leader, and my father died and left the bags in my house. And I said, no, don't ever try that. You know the kind of home I came from. My parents are church founders, and all my life I'm a church boy. I'm not a saint,
Yes,
but
certainly.
we were taught to believe in righteousness and doing the right thing. So that was not part of this. I could fall into normal sins. But see, those ones they pointed out. I said, don't ever try it. He went, he made all the money. He became my enemy. I didn't care. Then I was still in school, Yaba Tech. I would have become a millionaire that year.
Back then, yeah.
But when God made me a millionaire, by now I think I'm even bigger than him.
Of course.
Because, yeah, after a while, that money has
gone down.
And mine is sustainable.
Yes.
Because I climbed through the ladder. You see, I had problems, but recovery might not be too much an issue for me because I know my steps. I can trace my steps, my footsteps, how I moved to climb. Now, if you don't have footsteps to success, when you fall, you don't have prints
To trace.
to trace. That's why you need to, whatever you're doing, put your passion to it, and you find out that, damn.
Right. I think the Tiga has been itching to say something.
Gen Z, right?
Gen Z is.
All of us are Gen Z.
We don't come
We
down.
don't get this generation. All of us did this
As long as we
generation.
dey alive.
Hey, I be Gen Z, I be Gen Z. Me, I don't die. I know they see the same music. Not the same music that they listen to. What do you listen to? I don't listen to. Gen Z. Come on, Gen Z.
Okay, so I'm curious to know the place of nepotism and talent in the industry. You did mention something when he asked if you want any of your children to follow in your footsteps, and you said, okay, yes, that you would even help, but you just wanted them to finish school first, which we talked about it for a while. So nepotism versus talent in the industry, what do you think will take someone further or better in the industry currently?
I break your nepotism down because when you say nepotism, tribal nepotism and all that.
No, okay. In this sense now, not tribal. This is the sense of people that were before you pushing you in the industry, putting you first before other people because connections in the industry, exactly. So that's the word, knowing that there's someone who is behind, who is solidly behind you and who is helping you gather that
Terms of favoritism, right?
yes, in the industry. And then there's someone else there with the talent, but then they don't have that much backing as this other person. So I'm a bit like, I'm trying to understand it in the industry currently right now. Who do you think will go further? Who do you think will do better and why?
Somebody coming with talent and somebody going with favoritism.
Oh, well, it depends on whom you were working with. I came with talents. I didn't know I was an actor. I was just playing around when where me said, please bring back that guy here last week. Bring him back. The guy he gets, but so your talent will open way for you. It will show you to the world. It will expose you to the world. Now, connecting to your destiny helper is another thing within that same space. You must be able to realize and understand your working environment, the people you're working with, who likes you, who is pushing you, and all that. Then try to tie your knots around the people that you're already in relationship with. You understand me? Every production will want to push their own artists. I know when I started acting, so said Chikwejiro loved me like crazy. Oh, may he so rest in peace.
Amen.
He pushed me. Zebejiro pushed Sentobi, pushed Chasukafo. I was not much on Zebejiro's job. And Sentobi was not much on Chikwejiro's job. But these are two brothers making stars. But the good thing is that we positioned ourselves in the right places. So there has to be that working sense to understand, it has to be also, you have to be intelligent to understand the people you're working with. Because if you're working with people and you are not committed to it, they might not bring you back. No matter how, even if they slept with you, even if they've done anything, they might not bring you back. And most of the people that carry themselves to producers end up not getting it right. Because after the first or second time, they are off. So the talent always stays. If you know you're a talent, just be focused. They will come for you.
And be patient.
They will come for you. Don't worry. Even if it's not happening now, don't be in a haste. Just keep pushing and keep doing the right things.
Right. I was going to ask, have you ever had what you can consider negative publicity or controversy, and whether the narrative behind it was understood rightly or wrongly, or being propagated in a wrong way? How were you able to manage it, if you have ever had any?
Yeah, I've had negative publicity. Just one.
Okay.
Just one. I think they used to call me that that scandal-free celebrity.
Okay.
I used to be scandal-free. It was only one I had. And
sorry.
The world took it out of board. So I've decided I won't talk about that one.
Yeah.
Because you want to hear it, and I know they want to hear it. But what you want to make out of it, what they want to make out of it, is what I don't want. You understand? Then you see people just coming to,
I actually don't. I've not heard of any.
No, there's no scandal yet.
I just wanted you to tell us.
No scandal yet. I still remain. That one has been deleted by you now. So.
All right, interesting. But let me just ask this. I mean, not really part of it. How do you keep yourself so young? I mean, I was watching you as maybe not. Yeah, age difference might not be much there, but as a younger. But you look. When I saw you today again after a very long time, you look a lot younger. I mean, what are you eating and what are you doing? I'm just wondering.
Well, I'm taking care of myself.
By doing what?
I don't club 24/7.
Hey, where's my pen?
You don't even I don't go to bar and drink until I get home and sleep immediately.
Yeah.
I don't stress myself with unnecessary things. After this podcast, I have a meeting. Boom, I go to my office.
Interesting.
I don't have time to be lazing around, to be making friends. Somebody sent me, please, I want to be your friend. I say, what are we going to
be doing?
Please, can you explain what we'll be doing as well? I say, sir, just checking. Check us out. Check us out. You don't understand? So I relax myself. I don't hate. Anybody that has issues with me, honestly, I don't hate. I get angry and I control myself. And I don't eat anyhow. You see some people like my late friend Ibu was doing some online competition, eat a bar, he put meat and everything. That's poison.
Yeah.
That's poison. Food is poison.
Certainly, yeah.
So this water means a lot to me. Water.
Interesting.
I told Rita Dominics, I said, what are your plants? When she asked me this question, I said, what are your plants? I said, how do you mean? Water your plant in the morning, in the evening. But as a human being, water your plant like every 1 hour, every 2 hours, every 3 hours. Your body needs water. It's part of the creation. And it also detoxes you. So whatever you do, don't see water as an enemy. Drink it. I brought the one I'm coming with.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave with one. So I'm always having water back to back with me as a way of keeping.
Interesting. I think I'm going to pick that. Although I'm a water person, but I think I'm going to be more of water. Okay. You tried to kind of give the government some credit, which is good, about them trying to get involved in creativity in some form. Yeah. Even though we're hearing taxation is going to come next week. There's nothing wrong if you produce, you make money and you get taxed, okay? Let me call it a breakthrough, or your experience with government trying to get involved and do things rightly? Do you think it's just a one-off cases, or is a system they are putting in place to harness every creative person, or you just happen to be lucky to?
No, I'm not just lucky. It has a portal. Government has made it even open to people, to go to the creative entertainment funds and apply. You need to also ask questions to know where to go. You understand? And these people, the moment they see what you have is genuine, they'll consider you. That's what we lack. We lack movement, and we also need to know how to check the right things up.
Yeah.
And if it was only me, it would be a phone call. I just went to the portal. You understand? And I think if you have a good job, anybody will want to listen to you.
Okay.
Just a good job, national job.
Okay, you think everybody involved in creative industry are aware of this? Because offline we hear people complaining about how to get their projects through and funding, and those secured fundings and all that government should kind of provide to people, and they don't have access. Then when you get there, they say they advertise that on internet, on the website, but when you apply, you don't really get it.
Honestly, I don't think everybody knows the links.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then two, they say follow.
Who know road? So
then-
I will tell them to meet you anytime.
No. I've not even gotten. I've not gotten government. I've not gotten government funding so far. But I am processing it, and
Yeah,
I
okay.
believe it will work.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, I'll call them out.
Certainly.
Do you understand? So
Certainly.
we just keep trying.
Yeah.
And the more we keep trying,
We also have one on the pipeline, just like you said,
Oh,
and it
yes.
hasn't worked out yet. So that's why it's almost the same thing.
no, I've gotten some part of the money
So who knows?
from NNPC, and everything's moving well.
Okay.
Yeah, because the story you have to tell, if you're going to people in government, you must have something really
Certainly.
worth it,
Tangible. Yeah.
something tangible that they will like, wow, I want to be part of this. Or if you come with some things, I don't know, comic stuff, I don't know how they're going to help.
It's not go through. Yeah. We have a lot of people come to us, and we try to direct them. We have the ones that are going on there now. It hasn't worked. They've submitted and made. I said, okay. If I find people that it has worked for, I will lead them to you. Maybe along the line, I will.
And when it works finally, when I finish shoot, then you can now.
I cannot direct them to you. That's interesting. Okay, we talked about ladies succeeding faster before, and maybe because, and it's not only happening in the movie industry, but at the end of the day, I think the wealth of this world is much more in the hand of men than women. Okay, at that. Do you think men should be discouraged because they saw a lady they went to a meeting together with, being asked to stay back, and her hands being greased, and at the end of the day, they had to fight for themselves? Do you think male actors who haven't made it at the early stage should be discouraged because a lady actor is throwing out a G-Wagon, which they are so sure that G-Wagon didn't come from the proceed of her?
There's no comparison in life. You're not doing anything. You're not competing. No competition. If she has gone to do her thing and it's her favor, let her have it. Yours is coming. Just keep focusing properly. Look in the right directions. You will see it come. You understand me?
Yeah.
You don't have to be in competition with a lady. I'm only saying shame on the past, on the politicians that, they say, waiting man do man. Man no like man. Politicians no like men actors at all. Or even if they are with your fellow actress and they see you, they won't even hide that your friend away. Like, don't see how. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? These are our friends. So they need to change their mindset and let there be love across board. It shouldn't be like, oh, I want to help you because you're a woman. Like I told a lady that was going to work with me one time in my studio. She kept calling and sending messages. I asked her, what do you want? She said, I want to see you. What do you want to see me for? So, entertainment, work, this is, okay, now you mentioned work. What can you do as work? Do you know how to use the console? Do you know how to use the laptop system? Yes, sir, I know how to use it. Okay, take care. Then she continued, like, what do you really want? She said, I have to see. She said, I should see you. Let me come and see you and come to the office. She came to the office. I told her, basically, if I give you this job, I will never have anything to do with you.
That's right.
Now, what do you want? Do you want something to do with me, or do you want the job? I said, I want something to do with you. And that was the no. And I was like, okay. So now, while this was the time for me, okay, you get a job where you go work, take the money, take care of yourself. You ain't thinking that way. You want to rip me off. You want me for whatever you've planned from your home to do with me. You understand me? So I think the men and the women, they are not in competition. If the woman goes for her stuff, she will get it based on credit, on who she is.
Yeah.
Then the man too should also go for his own with his integrity and get it. But then our politicians also be calm with us. They should help the men as they're helping the women. I must say it.
Yeah.
I must say it because I don't know what's wrong with them. They are too foolish, man. They're very foolish.
Okay, I think I was having something to say.
Not much to say. I'm just curious to know. Where do you think, or where do you see Nollywood in the next couple of years with the new generation of actors now? It's just, it's different. It's good, but it's different from what I grew
used
up
to be.
Yes, watching and all of that. I feel like there's too much, should I say, exposure to everything. They want to show
Aesthetics.
everything right now. And I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. So where do you see us going in like the next couple of years with this?
It's either we crash or we become better. Because we needed to have built on the foundation that was started. But the foundation was shifted away. Then the new foundation was being set. And what she's trying to say right now is that plenty of the stories are no more as organic as should be.
Yeah.
They are adding too many
Superficiality.
pesos and all that to it. Plenty of the actors are not as deep as she used to visualize that year. She used to see us deep. You cry with me when I cried that year. Some actors, when they are crying, you just see that, oh God, I got into one place and I saw a woman and she was looking at me like this. She was already dripping. What they did to you in that movie? Ooh. I said, Mommy, it's okay. It's okay, Mommy. It's okay. I am here. It was just a movie. You know, because I was able to move her sensibility. I was able to carry her along. You know, so it's not just about coming to put up some big beards and color your face, bleach your face, and then show muscles and speaking some depth English. Okay, so what's going on? So I just came around from America and I'm trying to do this stuff. So that's what's
With Nigerian accent.
Come on, we are Nigerians. We are to sell our movies
Yeah,
culturally.
That's right.
Chinese people sold their movies culturally. Indians sold theirs culturally. Americans sold theirs to their culture. Now, somebody's trying to mix the Nollywood thing with the American thing as if we're in the same continent. I'm not American. I'm a Nigerian. I got to speak my language. I should speak my language or speak in my dialect.
That's right.
But this overhyping could make people begin to dislike us at a particular point. Like, it's too fake.
It's too fake.
You understand? That's way true. That's why I say it could fall.
Yeah.
But with people like him and us that are still working, it could still rise.
Yeah.
Because we are looking for talent.
That's right.
People who, when they say, cry, action, yourself, where you are, you're even cleaning your, because the guy is in character. Love. That's what I told you the one time. I said, love wound, kiss. You're long by. You have to get it right. But it's not just all about that nakedness, showing body. We are not doing X movies.
And no, somebody was the other day talking about skits making and all that. That is watering down actual movies in Nigeria. Do you believe that kind of things?
It's not. It's because we movie makers have not gotten ourselves. We were unstable for a while after the movie making moved off the shelf, like our CDs.
Traditional.
Our traditional movie making, like we used to buy CD that year. So after we moved off that page, and we're now in a new page,
The digital level.
the digital page now, we need to be grounded before we delve. You understand me? So,
Because vis-a-vis, people look at it, I just pick my camera in a gutter and do something. Boom, I've got 100,000 views and investing just about nothing other than that, my time and that camera. And in movie making, like you said, I mean, you know all that. You gotta spend 200-300 million and you're not even over yet.
Skit is an arm of movie making. Okay, it's part of what we do, but it can never be movie.
Yeah.
It's going to just keep being that entertainment that it is, short entertainment, short time, like social media stuff. But when you talk about real movie making, we shouldn't run away from, the crux of the matter. Make it the way movies should be made.
Right.
And then most of the skits coming out lately don't really represent us properly.
Does not.
You understand? Most of the skits are a bit overzealous, dangerous. I mean, you can scare me. You don't know if I have hypertension or something, and I run into coma, and I don't wake up. And you were laughing, and somebody, oh. I mean, there's
No control.
No control. There has to be control on skit. That particular skit thing is giving us a bad name. Because one, anybody can just do anything anyhow. Like, I just see somebody tomorrow, I can just open Instagram and see my sister here now. Hey, yesterday, guys, I'll be asking, who are these guys who are saying guys? Guys, story time. Yesterday, my boyfriend, who are you telling? And then you are putting up a skit, and it's not really making sense, like something like.
But it does make sense to a lot of them. You have these zealous and loyal followers.
Some make sense, but I'm talking about like trying to these particular ones where you prank people. That's what I'm actually saying. We need to check that pranking.
Yeah.
The pranking is losing consciousness.
Because people could die even in the process.
Yes, I promise myself, if you prank me, wallahi, I go wound you that day. Your camera go there. No, I go don't see the camera. I say yes. Oh, uncle, we are camera in. Okay, you are camera in. Okay, fine. You will get my own camera in. When I do finish on camera, I say sorry. Oh, those who be do it.
Yeah.
Bad boy. He say okay. I mean, what if I die?
Yes.
They have to be constructive in what they are doing. Then make the skit to a national benefit. Like when we were making movies, we made movies to have a national framework. Like people can now identify, say, oh, Nigerian skits, Nigerian movies, oh my God, they're the best. But what we just do now, anybody wakes up anytime, anything can just go up, and I'm not reckoning with them so far.
All right, the time is fast running, but I won't go without this question. Movie making, while it's a passion, it's still a business, because anything you put in money and you want to get the money back, it's still a business. Would you encourage anyone who want to invest into real movie making in Nigeria, with Nigerian market? You think Nigerian market can really pay back the cost of producing a very good standard movie?
I don't think it's possible right now. That's why I said we jumped a hurdle.
Yeah.
We were too in a haste to go to cinema.
Yeah.
We were doing what we were doing. Gradually, we'll have just brought brand new equipment, new formats that can give us quality production. We stabilize, then we start talking about cinema and all that. Boom. It's cinema at first. And
Subsidies removed.
Subsidies been removed. So you just you produce a movie and you air it, and you only get 20%. Bro, Nigerians are Nigerian problem. When you are taking 80% of somebody's effort, how do you feel?
It's not gonna work.
This is making me want to think like Zabejiro. When they did that to Zabejiro that year, they said, Domitila, go to the next store, go out to that church, go to that supermarket, go to that place and watch it. If we don't show these cinema people madness, they will not, like me, I'm not rushing to go to cinema. I have my own channel. By the time I've exhausted it, if they want me, let them call me. So if you want to make movies now, if you want to get into production, the back end should be a lot of concern to you. The back end. you need to also work it out before you get on spending that money.
Money.
How do I intend to? Do I show this within this rate? Then let's be creative about it. But going the normal conventional way of going to meet cinema people, okay, let's share percentage. You're gonna lose.
All right. I think it's been a wonderful time.
Before I leave, sir. Sorry, sir. Please, you Nigerian youths, don't learn to unlearn. No, please don't. Please don't unlearn anything. Don't mind those people telling you learn and relearn and unlearn. Ask her, what did you read in school? For a man like me that read engineering, I should unlearn engineering and learn what? So please, whatever you do, make sure you have a goal or purpose. Whatever, if it's advertising or promoting something, it's a side hustle. But as an engineer, as a doctor, as a pharmacist, as a microbiologist, whatever you do, be proud about it. Discover yourself in that department. Discover yourself from where you are. And if you can't, you move and transcend to another one and continue training yourself. But don't follow those marketers that say, unlearn and unlearn. I can't unlearn engineering.
Interesting. So you have to build a building block from where you are standing to where you are going, not deleting all you've done before. It's been an interesting time with Mr. Emeka Ike. I mean, like when we started, we said he needs no introduction. And I think all of you have been blessed. This is still Unscripted Moments. Until next time, bye.